Hello, I'm Jess. Welcome to Quiz Time. Today our quiz is on all things biblical. So, do you know your prophets from your pilgrims? Shall we find out? Let's go. Where did Jonah come from? Gath-hepher in Nazareth, Mashhad in Nineveh, or Jerusalem, Israel? It was in Gath-hepher in Nazareth. How old was Abraham when he settled in Canaan with Sarah? 57, 75 or 100? He was 75. Who was Abraham's first son? Ishmael, Isaac or Hagar? It was Ishmael. In what text did Noah receive instructions from God to build the ark? Genesis 3:11-13, Genesis 5:13-15 or Genesis 6:14-16? It was Genesis 6:14-16. How many watchtowers are there along the wall that surrounds Jerusalem? 30, 34 or 38? 34. How old is the Mount of Olives cemetery? 2,500 years, 3,000 years or 3,500 years? It's 3,000 years old. How many graves are there in the Mount of Olives cemetery? 15,000, 150,000 or 1,500,000? 150,000. When was the first temple of Jerusalem on Temple Mount destroyed? 587 to 586 BCE, 875 to 876 BCE or 158 to 159 BCE? 587 to 586 BCE. When was the second temple of Jerusalem on the Temple Mount destroyed? 570 BCE, 70 CE or 70 AD? It was 70 CE. What was the earliest recorded name of modern-day Jerusalem? Salem, Ursalim or Josephus? It was Ursalim. Nineveh was the flourishing capital of which empire? The Abyssinian Empire, the Judic Empire or the Assyrian Empire? It was the Assyrian Empire. How old is the western wall of the old city of Jerusalem? Over 2,500 years old, 2,000 years old or over 3,000 years old? It's over 2,000 years old. When was the first settlement in the area of Jerusalem founded? 1010 BCE, 2050 BCE or 4,500 BCE? It was 4,500 BCE. What in Joseph's dreams about him and his brothers upset him? His brothers would betray him, he would become greater and rule over them, his brothers would murder his father. He would become greater and rule over them. What happened when Jesus was baptized? The sky tore open, God spoke from the sky, or angels in heaven rejoiced? God spoke from the sky. Who were the brothers of Miriam? Noah and Aaron, Aaron and Moses, or Simon and Moses? It's Aaron and Moses. How many people boarded Noah's Ark? 8, 7 or 6? It was 8. What was the profession of Simon Peter before following Jesus? A carpenter, a baker, or a fisherman? A fisherman. What colours are the 4 horsemen in the book of Revelation? White, red, dark and pale, black, red, white and green, red, black, white and tan. White, red, dark and pale. Who would replace Judas Iscariot as the 13th apostle? Matthews, Matthias or Marcus? It was Matthias. What idol did the Israelites worship while Moses was away? The golden calf, Baal or Ast? It was the golden calf. Who was the only female judge Israel? Ruth, Deborah or Mary Magdalene? Deborah. Who baptised Jesus? Priests in the Temple of Jerusalem, John the Baptist or Joseph the priest? That's John the Baptist. Where was Jesus baptised? In a mere near the Jordan River, in the Jordan River, in a temple by John the Baptist. In the Jordan River. How many days was Lazarus dead before Jesus came to visit? Almost 2 days, 3 days or 4 days? 4 days. Where did Jesus go to pray after the Last Supper? The Garden of Gethsemane, the top of Golgotha, or Calvary Mountain? The Garden of Gethsemane. Who washed Jesus' feet? Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, or Deborah the prophets? It was Mary Magdalene. What is the shortest verse in the Bible? God turned his face, Jesus wept, or forgive them, Father, for they have sinned? Jesus wept. What work did Jesus do before starting preaching? He was a carpenter, he was a fisherman, or he was a Baptist? He was a Baptist. What did Moses do to help his people escape from Pharaoh? He spoke to the bush on fire, he turned his walking staff into a snake, he parted the Red Sea. He parted the Red Sea. How many plagues did God send to Egypt? 7, 8 or 10? It was 10. What does the word Israel mean? Believers of God, prevails with God, or fear the wrath of God? It prevails with God. David played what musical instrument? The lisp, the lyre, or the shakuri? The lyre, which is a harp. What miracle did Jesus first perform in Cana? He resurrected a man that was dead for days. He turned water into wine, or cured a man of measles. He turned water into wine. Who was Jesus' first two apostles? Peter and Paul, Peter and Andrew, or Peter and Judas? Peter and Andrew. How many baskets of food were left after Jesus fed 5,000 people? 2, 5, or 12? It was 12. Who took Jesus' body down from the cross? Mary Magdalene, Joseph of Arimathea, or Titus of Jerusalem? Joseph of Arimathea. At what age did Jesus start his ministry? 12 years old, 28 years old, or 30 years old? 30 years old. What gift was promised to the daughter of King Herod for her birthday? The head of John the Baptist, the crucifixion of Jesus, or the capture of Jonah and his affiliates? The head of John the Baptist. What American city is also the name of a city mentioned in the book of Revelation? Philadelphia, California, or St. Augustine? Philadelphia. What was the figure that visited Abraham referred to as? God's messenger, the angel of Gabriel, or angel of the Lord? It was the angel of the Lord. What non-Christian text did Jesus appear in? Darius and Titus, Josephus and Tacitus, or Joseph and the Demon? Joseph and Tacitus. Did Jesus have siblings? Yes, 4 brothers and at least 2 sisters. Yes, James, Jude, Simon and Joseph. No, Jesus didn't have any siblings. Yes, 4 brothers and at least 2 sisters. How old was Jesus when he disappeared during a visit to relatives for Passover? 6 years old, 10 years old, or 12 years old? 12 years old. Where was Jesus found after he disappeared? With priests in Israel, in the Temple of Jerusalem, or in a temple in Bethlehem? In a temple in Jerusalem. With whom did Ruth stay after she was widowed? The man she had an affair with, her husband's mother, or one of her husband's other 2 wives? Her husband's mother. Why is the Western Wall in Jerusalem such a big tourist attraction? To shove letters to God in the spaces in the wall, anomaly sightings, to walk in the footsteps of Jesus, to shove letters to God in the spaces of the wall. Where did Jerusalem get its name? The city mirrored its conquerors, from Hebrew meaning God's chosen, from the greatest conqueror, by Jose Jerusa. The city mirrored its conquerors. Who destroyed the first temple in Jerusalem? The Babylonians, the Romans, or the Egyptians? The Babylonians. Who destroyed the second temple in Jerusalem? The Babylonians, the Romans, or the Egyptians? The Romans. How well did you do? Is it time to turn that water into wine? Drop your score in the comments below. And of course, like and subscribe for more quizzes, and join us next time on Quiz Time.